So how do you acquire a massive list of hungry buyers that want to purchase land? In this video, I'm going to break that down for you. But just know, all the resources you need to go ahead and build out your land investment model can be found directly below this video in the description, whether that's jumping on consulting calls with me, where I'll go ahead and walk you through your first few deals, or other resources that can help you get up and running that much faster. Now, having said all this, I actually do all my recordings from my phone, and a seller was just beeping in on there. That's why I had to jump off. You're not going to know because I edit all crazy anyway. But this particular seller, I'm taking down 11 properties from. Now, with these 11 properties, I need a big buyer's list, and thankfully I do, so I can flip them all to them. Little side note, but I thought, hey, what better time to share that information than right now? So anyway, having a massive buyer's list, how do we do this? First things first, you need to set up an email autoresponder. There's tons of them out there. I use MailChimp personally. I learned on it. I'm happy with it. I roll with it. You can use Constant Contact. There's ClickFunnels. There's tons of resources. Pick one that's affordable, that's easy to learn on, and set that up. Next, you got to make a little bit of an investment, in my opinion. You're going to want to buy some bait properties. And when I say bait properties, we're buying cheap land in areas like Florida, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada. The cheaper, the better. The result is to get eyeballs on your deals. Now, next, let's say you buy 3 properties. Do not buy them in the same area, because when you have them all in one spot, you're not maximizing the people that are going to see your stuff. You're only targeting the people that are in that area. So if you do one in New Mexico, one in Arizona, and one in Nevada, we're in good shape. Next, we need to go ahead and take these properties and advertising them online. You could do all the free stuff, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Craigslist, YouTube. YouTube's phenomenal. That's move that to the top of the list. And then you want to go ahead and do paid advertising on these. Now, paid ads is what you're going to do on all the platforms that are already listing property for sale. So like the Zillows of the world, but the land side of it. So that's like Land Flip, Land Farm, Land Watch, all those sites. Buy advertising space on them and put your properties up on those. This is going to bring all the people that are already in the market to buy raw land to your property, and they're going to reach out to you wanting to know more about it. Every single person that reaches out to you is your potential buyer. Now, obviously you want to sell them whatever you have available, but you're not going to close everybody right away. Especially if you're new, you might not have all your stuff down and you kind of, you're not real good at selling. You're going to learn throughout the process, but every person that reaches out is a potential buyer. You want to put them in your email autoresponder. Now, a lot of times what I'll do is, even after my property sells on seller financing terms, I don't take it down off of the platforms unless the buyer says, hey, I purchased this property. Why is it still being listed? I take it down then. But if nobody calls me out on it, I let it ride. The reason being is people will still reach out wanting to purchase that property. I capture their information. I'll explain to them, this property is already sold, but I have X, Y, and Z available. Are you interested in any of those? This is building your buyer's list and filling those orders of potential buyers there. Now, a big thing that everybody overlooks in this business is they only promote to their buyer's list when they have something to sell. And I think that's a huge mistake. So let's think about this here. You've put your bait properties out there. You've sold your bait properties, but over the process, 500 people have reached out to you and you captured their information. You might not have 500 properties to sell though, but you want to keep these people warm so they do buy from you when that time comes. Your buyer's list is everything. You could always send them information, and there's ways to profit from sending them information. But most importantly, you want to keep them warmed up to you. I'll do a whole nother video about how you can profit on sending them information. But just because you don't have a property to sell, make a video or a little post, whatever the case is, send it out 3 times a week so they're constantly thinking about you. Even if you don't have the deal that's going to fill their order right now, they're thinking about you when it is time that you do have a deal. You're going to be able to sell it to them. So building your buyer's list is everything. In a nutshell, in a recap here, buy some properties, get an email autoresponder, list these things everywhere. This is buying an asset on top of it. People get scared about spending money on ads thinking they won't convert. In many cases, they may not convert on that particular deal, but you're capturing someone's information, and having someone's information is incredibly valuable because there are tons of ways to monetize on that down the road. It might be 9 months down the road, but you'll turn that paid ad into a profit at some point. So go ahead and run those ads, build your list, stay in contact with these people, send them great information on why they should be investing in land, where they should be investing in land, what they could do with their land. And then when they do go to officially buy, they're coming back to you because you delivered all the information and you didn't lose track of them. Now, I'm all over the place. I do stuff on freestyle every single time. So if you have any questions about the land investment business, go ahead and drop those questions down below. you could shoot me a text at 440-567-6040. And once again, everything you need can be found directly below this video to help you expand on your land investment business. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll connect with you on the next one.